You start strong every time, even after promising yourself that this time will be different. What if you could stay consistent without relying on motivation at all? In this video, I'll share 6 psychology-backed secrets that reveal why your motivation keeps disappearing and how to fix it permanently. Visual, stick figure excitedly setting goals on a notebook, then slowly fading into sitting idle on couch. I discovered this pattern while studying behavioral psychology and my own cycle of starting and quitting habits over and over again. The shocking truth is, motivation was never the real problem. Most people think they need more discipline or inspiration, but that's not what's actually missing. The real issue is something far more silent, something your brain is doing without you even noticing. And once you understand it, everything changes. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your motivation keeps collapsing, and how to build a system that doesn't depend on it. Let's dive in. Visual, brain diagram animation with flickering motivation light turning off. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Most people think motivation is about willpower, but your brain is actually chasing dopamine spikes, not discipline. Visual stick figure scrolling phone with dopamine coin effects popping. Every time you start something new, gym, study, business, you feel excited. That excitement is dopamine, but your brain quickly adapts and the excitement fades. So you think you lost motivation, but actually your dopamine system just normalized. Research shows dopamine is released more from anticipation than action. That's why starting feels amazing, but continuing feels boring. Your brain is wired to chase novelty, not consistency. This is why social media is so addictive. It constantly resets your dopamine system. Accept that motivation will always drop after the beginning. Stop relying on feelings to take action. Reduce constant novelty and stick to one simple routine for at least a week. Track progress visually so your brain gets small rewards from completion instead of stimulation. But that's not all. You don't lose motivation randomly. You slowly drain it through small daily decisions, distractions, and unfinished tasks. Visual, stick figure draining energy like a battery throughout the day. This is called decision fatigue. Studies show that every small decision reduces mental energy. So by the time you want to do something important, your brain is already exhausted. That's why motivation disappears at night, even if you were inspired in the morning. Reduce unnecessary decisions. Plan your day the night before. Batch similar tasks together instead of switching constantly. Clear small pending tasks immediately so they don't stay in your mind. Create default routines so you don't waste energy deciding what to do. Now let's talk about something even more powerful. Most people don't realize this silent killer. Visual. 2 stick figures pulling the same person in opposite directions. You are trying to change your behavior without changing your identity. That creates internal resistance. Your brain prioritizes identity over goals. If you see yourself as someone who struggles with discipline, your actions will always follow that belief, even if you feel motivated for a short time. Change your identity language. Instead of saying, "I want to be disciplined," say, "I am someone who keeps promises to myself." Take small identity-based actions daily, even if it's just 10 minutes. Track your consistency so you build proof. Stop labeling yourself negatively. But wait, there's more to this. Motivation is not something you find. It's something that appears after action, not before it. Visual. Stick figure chasing a glowing motivation cloud that keeps moving away. Neuroscience shows action creates dopamine. Waiting for motivation is like waiting to feel ready before starting. You have to begin first. Use the 2-minute rule. Start any task for just 2 minutes. Remove pressure of finishing. Focus only on starting. Open your notebook. Start your workout. Write 1 sentence. Anything that creates motion. Thinking alone does not. Now let's go deeper. Your environment is shaping your motivation more than you realize. Visual. Split-screen messy room versus clean focused workspace. Behavioral studies show Environment is stronger than willpower. If your surroundings are distracting, your brain will default to distraction. If your environment supports focus, your behavior automatically improves. Remove distractions from sight. Keep your phone away while working. Create a dedicated space for focus. Prepare tools in advance like books or workout clothes. Make good habits easier than bad ones. But there's one final hidden reason. You push too hard when motivated, then crash when energy runs out. Visual, stick figure running on treadmill getting exhausted. This creates an emotional burnout loop. Your brain treats extreme effort as stress and forces recovery, which feels like loss of motivation. Avoid extreme bursts. Focus on small, consistent effort. Use a minimum rule. Do the smallest version of the habit, even on bad days. Schedule rest instead of collapsing into it. Track consistency, not intensity. Let's quickly review what we covered today. Number 1. Dopamine creates false starts. Number 2. Decision fatigue drains energy. Number 3. Identity controls behavior. Number 4. Action creates motivation. Number 5. Environment shapes habits. Number 6. Burnout breaks consistency. Visual. 6 icons forming a system around stick figure. Remember, motivation was never meant to be stable. It comes and goes, but systems stay. If you build systems instead of relying on feelings, you stop depending on emotional highs to move forward. You already have everything you need to change. The only difference between where you are and where you want to be is consistent action on small things, even when you don't feel like it. Don't wait for motivation. Start with just 2 minutes today. That small step can reset everything. If you found this helpful, hit the like button. Subscribe for more psychology-based self-improvement content. Drop a comment telling me which point hit you the most. And if you want to learn how to build unstoppable discipline next, check out the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Visual. Stick figure walking into sunrise with steady confidence.